Hey, what's up? My name is Mikey Shattuck, and in this video, I'd just like to talk to you about possibly rethinking value-based marketing. I'm sure by now in your business, you're doing value-based marketing. If you have a service business, that's very simple. Hey, here's the services that we have done for clients in the past. That is the value that we are proving to you on why you should hire us. If you're not a service-based business and you have a product, then the value you could show is obviously your product, but how can you actually use value-based marketing, and really what is that really annoying term that will actually change the way your business progresses and grows incrementally, predictably, forever. It changed my business. I started out as a service-based business doing video production and transitioned into a digital marketing agency where we specifically help coaches, we help local businesses be able to do specific things that solve major pain points in their businesses. And that progression took me a while to figure out on how to actually be a business and personally a person of value. I want to produce the most value in the world because that's really what's beneficial. Just telling people about what you do is not valuable. So what is value-based marketing? It's the simple idea of being able to simply give the best things that you possibly could that are from your business to people for free up front, and those things that you give to them would hopefully either sell them on why they should buy from you in the future because this thing that you just gave them is so good. It either solves their major pain points or it actually is something that they were looking for and it does something of pleasure, or it makes them happy in some way, basically. With business, the easiest thing is helping someone move from point A to point B. Most coaches and consultants, that's all a really consultant does, is this is where you're at now, this is where you want to be, and then this is how I can get you there. So using value is really the best way because you can easily put together a free PDF or a free video or something that is helping people understand what you are doing, give that to them for free. Hopefully it immediately solves some sort of problem for them. And then in exchange, you'll be able to get an email address or further the conversation. Most people in their businesses are going directly to a sale. And this is probably why you're not seeing growth if you have a business, a coaching business, or a business where you are trying to sell services or products. Honestly, if you're not seeing growth, it's probably because your marketing is not value-based marketing. You're just going from A to C and you're skipping B. And B would be the process of actually not just trying to get people onto the phone directly so that you can have a one-on-one conversation, but actually giving people information about your business and your service without them having to go through hoops. You want to have every possible option and way to communicate how you can help them by actually helping them, put together a little white paper or a PDF of something that immediately solves their biggest pain point. The problem then is most people think, well, then what would I sell if I just immediately help them? Or the other ladder is, well, what I do is so complex that I couldn't just put it together in a couple bullet points that would actually make sense. I need to talk to them on the phone. I would say, maybe your business model is too complex if you can't simply help people with the first step for free. That's the easiest thing. They need a bunch of other stuff done to get to the point that they need to be if you understand your audience. But really that first step is what is the easiest to open the door and to just be able to start a conversation. And that's done by you compiling everything that you have done to help people in the past. Doesn't matter what your business has done. If you're solving pain or if you're selling a product, anything that your product has done or anything that is successful about your product that is exciting from other people, that is what you want to compile into something for free that they can get. Okay? E-commerce business is easy. Just give a free product away in a contest. Done. Right? That's value. People will attract to you. They'll get to understand your product. You can enter them into your world. for coachings and consultants, it's also very, very simple. Just put together a free something that they can actually download and quickly read through. Then in the free thing that they download, you can either have an option for them to buy a full version, or you can then take them to a phone call from that point. But at least you have their email and they have something that they can quickly digest about you and about their business and why they should, choose you. But more importantly, the information in what they're downloading is free and actually helpful. That is where you can see the biggest change. And then at the end, possibly if you have people, salespeople, or whatever, you can try to get on a call, or you can just keep further sending them information, and then eventually you can, give them an offer to buy from you. This is really where a lot of people lose sight, because they're trying to get people to an offer as fast as possible without taking the time to give these people options to consume your content in multiple different ways. The easiest way is like a quick thing that someone can just slide through and quickly paraphrase, read through your process and what's going on. Then they can from there go to a webinar. You don't have to go directly to a phone call, or go to a video explanation showing a bit more detail. Then if they do that directly from some free scannable download, then they're going to be more primed to see an offer from you that is, a couple $100, whatever the case of what you're selling is, than they would be if they would just go directly onto a phone call, right? Because they would have chance to consume your content in multiple different ways. Most people will not watch a 20, 30 minute, 45. I'd rather go watch a Netflix show than go watch a business webinar. Some people, yes, they love it. But honestly, no one really wants to go get on a webinar or watch a webinar for any length of time. They'd much rather go be entertained. But they will go watch a webinar if they're already primed on the content, not just from email, but from something tangible that you have given them that they can go back to, refer to, and swipe through and be able to quickly digest your brand and your overall messaging. And you immediately give something of value that they can do to start helping themselves accomplish and overcome their problems, whatever, because that's business, is helping people solve their problems, no matter what their problems are. So I want to show you, there's a great example is attached to this video. There's a description somewhere and a link that you can download, and it's actually the 4 stages of acquisition for a coaching business. If you have a coaching or consulting business, this is going to be 100% applicable to you, to where it will walk you through the process of actually creating a downloadable PDF, and how you can go through the process of introducing offers in what order. I recommend you do the same thing. Put together a PDF. You don't have to take it too long on it, but you need it to look good enough to where it has your branding and it looks great, and use that as a way to get out there and just introduce yourself to people and start saying, hey, this is what I do. This is what I'm about. It's kind of like a resume in a way, but you're really trying to solve people's problems, right? And so this is going to directly address certain problems that you can easily use Facebook ads, or there's many different ways of getting traffic to this actual lead magnet. But what's important is putting it together and actually having it be the first point of contact that you're using when you're introducing yourself to people, whether it is just through cold email, or whether it is through cold messaging, or through friends in your network, or whatever. You can just say, hey, check out this thing real quickly. It'll help you solve this problem. And then from there, you can further the conversation, rather than let's just jump on a call and then go through this huge in-depth thing and blah, 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 or hey, watch this 45-minute webinar, which you're probably not going to, right? So click on the link in the description associated with this video, and you're going to be able to check out what I'm talking about. You can model it, and then if you are interested, of course, I'd love to talk to you. We can jump on a call if you're interested in learning more about this process of using value-based marketing in your business, or you want to adapt it to whatever your business is. I'll jump on a free call, and I'll give you exact strategy on how you can apply this type of value-based marketing into your business immediately, especially if you need to get traffic, if you need to get leads for under $1. let's jump on a call. Click on the link, you can grab this download, and you'll see everything from there. Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it, and get out there and start scaling that business. See you soon.